Hi, it's me, RachaelLyn, and today's Things on Thursday is things that I've noticed since losing 20 pounds. Yes, that is right. I have officially lost 20 pounds since restarting my weight loss journey. If you are interested in following my journey, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am on a dual hand-in-hand journey to becoming debt-free and also losing weight and getting my body into a more healthy shape. They go hand in hand, and they are both so intertwined and related. It's amazing what I've noticed on this journey for both of them. So go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in following me and just kind of rooting me on, and I would really appreciate that. So first of all, I just want to point out, like, 20 pounds, that's a big deal, and it's only been about 2 months. Well, I guess it's been about 2.5 months. I started, Super Bowl Sunday was my very first weigh-in when I restarted everything. I'd like to go ahead and show you my before and after and put that in there. Wow! Oh my gosh! Like, this is amazing, and this has only been a couple of months of hard work that I have just barely even skimmed the surface. I still have a long way to go, but I'm getting there. Okay, so the first thing that I've noticed is that my pants are fitting better. Even my leggings are fitting better than they used to, which is pretty awesome. My shirts and dresses on my belly are like, they're not stretched out as far as they will go. Like, there's actually a little bit of room left in there. I no longer have heartburn. I know for months I suffered from heartburn probably several times a week. It was really bad that I was having heartburn problems, and I was starting to think maybe I had acid reflux or there was something else like really wrong. But now that I've started eating better and exercising, I haven't had any heartburn, like, at all. This one's kind of weird for me. I no longer have to pee in the middle of the night, which I think is really weird because I am drinking a lot more water. So you would think I'd have to go more often, which I do during the day. I have to go more often. But I don't have to get up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm not kidding you. Every single night, somewhere between 2 and 2:45 in the morning, somewhere in there, I had to get up and go pee in the middle of the night. And I hope that's not TMI, but still, like, it was every single night. I just kind of chalked it up to, I'm getting older, and this is what older people do. Like, they had to, you know, go in the middle of the night. But that doesn't happen to me anymore. So I was really surprised by that one. Another thing that I've noticed is that my arms are not falling asleep, especially when I'm sleeping. So, like, I used to, like, my arms and hands would fall asleep, and especially in the middle of the night, and then, like, that would be really annoying, and they're not doing that anymore. I think it's maybe happened once in the last 2 months, so yeah, that's kind of a nice thing. It used to happen a little bit more often than that, but not all the time, but it's still, I can tell that it's happening less. I've also noticed that my legs are not falling asleep. If trying to cross my legs, which I still have a hard time with that, but it's getting better, and my legs don't fall asleep as quickly. And then, like, if I have to sit crisscross, like, I might sit crisscross. Sometimes I do that on my bed. Sometimes I do that on the couch. Sometimes I do that in my classroom because I sit on the floor with my kids, and my legs don't fall asleep near as quickly as they used to. They still do, but just not as fast. Also, I can kneel again. I kneel in church, and that was a really hard thing for me to do. I often, like, had to sit rather than kneel because I couldn't do it. And I can do that again, which is nice. And then just like kneeling to get down on the floor, because I teach kindergarten, if you didn't know, and like sometimes I need to kneel down on the floor to do something or to help a child out, or you know, a wide variety of things. There's always getting up and down off the floor in kindergarten, so I can do those things again. Even just getting up and down from the floor, I used to avoid that completely because I knew that if I got down on the floor, I probably was going to have a really hard time getting up, if I even could get up. So I would avoid that completely. But now, like, it's kind of fun because when we sit in a big circle at the carpet, I sit in the circle with them instead of sitting in my chair like kind of away from them. I actually sit with them sometimes. And the first time I did it, it was so funny, the reaction from the kids, because I don't think I'd ever done it, because I knew that if I got down on that floor, I was not going to get up. But I did, and it was so fun, and the kids loved me joining in their circle with them. I have noticed that I no longer get winded simply getting out of my car and walking into the store. That was kind of embarrassing, actually, because it was like I would be winded. I mean, I wasn't like completely panting, but it was just kind of like, whoa, that was exhausting, and I feel like I'm out of breath even if I'm not like heavy breathing. It's not like a huge thing, but it felt like it to me. So I know that it was, even if other people might not have noticed it, like it was hard, like just getting out of the car and walking in the store, and especially with winter coats on and you're all bundled up and there's just a lot of stuff going on, and so that I no longer get winded doing that. I have noticed that I can actually just breathe. I had started to notice that sometimes it was hard for me to take a really deep breath. It was like there was no room inside for my lungs to expand enough sometimes, and I just kind of that's probably why I got winded just walking into the store, but I just kind of felt like I just had this heavy weight on my chest all the time, which I did. I mean, I still do, but it's lightening, and I can definitely tell a difference. And I mean, I can take a nice deep breath. That's really nice to just be able to breathe. I've noticed that I have more energy. I am more willing to go and do more things. I just have more energy to last throughout the day. I am more willing to get up in the morning as long as I get a really good night's sleep. I'm more willing to get up in the morning. I'm more willing to do things and, you know, complete responsibilities that I need to do. I have noticed that I actually want to eat better. When I first started this journey, it was simply to do diet bets so that I could earn money and help contribute towards paying student loans by earning extra money doing diet bets. That's all it was about. And of course, the best way to lose weight to make that money is to eat better and exercise. And so I kind of like forced myself to eat a little healthier, and then forced myself to eat a lot healthier. And now it's become like, well, that's what I want. I want the healthier foods. I actually enjoy eating salad. I mean, I used to, when I first lost a lot of weight. Several years ago, I documented my journey here on YouTube, and I lost over 60 pounds. And so I know that I can do it. I just didn't want to anymore. And now I'm at the point where I want to. And that is a good place to be. I like being in this place. I want to do the right things for my body. Who cares about the money? Although, well, I do care about the money, but I want both. When before it was literally just about the money, but now it's about both. I have noticed that I feel a closer bond with my dog now that I take her for walks on a regular basis. I honestly didn't think that we could ever feel any closer, just because, I mean, I'm very close with my dog, and she's probably like my best friend in the whole world. I mean, this is just the way a dog should be. I mean, she is my baby. She is my baby. Oh my gosh. Just in case you haven't seen her, here is Lucy. She's every time we get back. Every time. It's a good girl. He's a good girl. I love it. She's hilarious. You're so funny, Lou. I love that dog so much, and she has just, I mean, she has my heart, but somehow there is even more a closer bond with her since we started walking regularly. I mean, she loves going for a walk, and I've always known that she likes doing that, but I didn't take her. So now we're going, and just even snuggling on the couch, I just kind of feel closer with her. Another thing that I've noticed is that people are complimenting me more on my clothes. These are clothes that I've worn before that I've been complimented on. Now, no one has said anything to me yet about noticing me losing weight. So I don't know if they are. They might be like, I wonder if she's losing some weight, but they're not saying anything yet. Or if they haven't noticed. I'm okay with that, because I know that eventually they will notice, but I have noticed that I'm getting complimented on clothes that I've worn several times throughout the year, and I never got compliments on those clothes before. So I kind of feel like that's the first step to other people noticing that I am losing weight. And I haven't told anyone that I work with. My parents know, my brother knows, just because we all live, I mean, I live with my parents and my brother right now while I'm trying to get out of debt, and, so my family knows, but, my friends don't know, my coworkers don't know, I just haven't told anybody, and my coworkers specifically, I don't want them to know. I want to see if they'll notice. And I mean, if they don't, I'm not going to be upset about it, but, I am hoping that they'll notice at least before school is out. So, you know, and if not, then I'll come back in the summer and they ought to notice by then. But I have noticed that they are complimenting me on my clothes, that, you know, it's like, hey, I've worn this like 50 times this year and you never complimented me before. I'll take it. I have noticed that I actually want to run. Now, I have been holding myself back for the most part as far as running is concerned, but just because I know that it's not healthy to run if you weigh too much. It's really, really bad for your knees and your ankles, and I have noticed that my left knee and ankle especially will hurt a bit more if I actually try running too much, but I want to. I'm anxious to start that. And so that's exciting that I'm wanting to do that, because I didn't want to before. I didn't even want to walk, but now I'm walking. Now I'm like itching to get back to running like I used to, and I'll get there. I know I will. But I do have a little bit more weight to lose before I really feel like it's safe for me to actually start running. I have noticed that I feel like I have a jawline again. I can see my jawline in the mirror. My face, I feel like my face looks slimmer. So even though I haven't seen my before and after pictures, even though you'll see them, I haven't quite seen them yet. I know that there's going to be a difference, because I can tell a difference in the mirror. Just my face is slimmer, and my jawline especially. It's kind of like, oh, I forgot I had one of those. So that's really nice. So those are all the things that I have noticed since losing 20 pounds. And it's been a long journey, but at the same time, like, it's only been 2.5 months. Like, that's really not that long. So I'm very excited to have made such great progress in such a short amount of time. I plan on continuing this journey definitely, especially now that I'm more willing to do it and not just for money's sake. But I do plan on continuing to try to earn money off of losing weight by still doing diet bets. Right now, I'm taking a break from diet bets until after the first week of May. I actually work Churchill Downs for the Kentucky Derby, and that week is extremely stressful, and I don't want to worry about what I'm eating, and you know, I'm gonna still do my best. I'm still in 6-month-long diet bets, so I still have weight to lose while I'm taking a break, but I'm taking a break from the more intense 1-month diet bets, and I will continue my journey weekly here on YouTube on Weigh-In Wednesdays, and I will just keep you updated on my progress every week. I'd like to know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up for losing 20 pounds and still wanting to continue to lose weight. For now, I gotta get out of here because it is like icing right now. I'm not too far from home, but I gotta go. So I will see you tomorrow for Financial Friday. Bye. Because